Hello, everyone. It's now 7:55 a.m. in the morning. So I'm getting hurricane alerts or tropical weather alerts on my phone, and it's raining. Yeah, and I'm scheduled to check out the hotel room and don't have enough funds for extra hotel nights. Trying to get all the help I could get. And the gang stalking witches, they are they're stopping me from getting help, and they're stopping people from wanting to help me. So excuse me. I just got in here a minute and a half, and they're manipulating the likes already. They're manipulating the thumbs up and thumbs down already. So I did a video in the middle of the night, you know, trying to ask for help. And because of what I went through the past few days, society wants to wrongfully punish me, you know, and the bullying is intensifying and getting worse. I mean, they even have, like, when I mentioned on Twitter about the, someone threatening, you know, I mean, perps threatening, you know, a young person that was supportive of me. Um, it seems like even people in the so-called TI community, they undid the retweet and likes and stuff like that. Like, and then I mean they did they undid the retweet and likes and stuff, and then the perps made comments. I don't know how they were able to see if they're blocked, but they made 3 comments. I think they made fake new accounts and made 3 slanderous comments against me and professed targeted individuals even believed the lies of the stalkers. You know, um, and Team YouTube and all the other YouTube accounts on Twitter, they ignored me yesterday. When I try to ask for advice on how to block that Zach perp. I mean, now is not the time for people to be trying to sabotage me and stuff like that. Um, and they think this is funny. They think this is funny. It's either they think it's funny or they really want me to be wrongfully punished. You know, and they want to wrongfully, the wicked stalkers want to wrongfully punish everybody that's supportive of me or trying to help. And that's how the gang stalking operates. That they do this to every target. So, and then other people say it's a shame that professed targets feel the need to try to even sabotage other TIs, especially during the hardest times when another TI is at their lowest and y'all call yourselves chosen. But y'all, the first thing y'all would rather be fake self-righteous, talking about cursing Christians. But then a lot of stuff that the Bible commands us to do, you don't do it. Or if what the Bible says not to do, you do it. I mean, what makes you any better for you to be self-righteous for about condemning cursing Christians? Shut up, perp. He's talking about that he's a retired Carshaw K, talking about I'm a retired veteran. I'm a retired gay veteran. I was stationed at Niger. I love cats. Yeah, you a perp. So now they're perp. I love cats too, but they're perping me with cat talk now. And so, um, it's like for me to have almost 3,000 subscribers on YouTube and hardly any support or help or anybody to like me. And the stalkers, they're turning people against me. And the more support I get, that's the harder and more desperate they work to try to turn everybody against me. I mean, I tried to raise funds for help last night. I got a little bit over $30. Um, I got a small refund from the DoorDash from yesterday. Um, so now I have like $37.60 in the bank and no cash. Um, and they have the hurricane threat. And like it was traumatizing and life threatening and scary for fake TI perps that profess to be Christian to make up lies on me and team up with the stalkers to bully me and then sabotage me getting help. And in 2021 for Hurricane Ida, I was wrongfully forced against my will to have to sleep on the streets and be traumatized for Hurricane Ida. And they had a few other homeless people out there too. And in April 2021, the stalkers left me to be wrongfully punished and I even showed footage of the evidence of me being like out in the storm, you know, during a tornado in April when they had April 2021 when they had all those you know storms and everything. So I'm scheduled to have to check out of this hotel at noon, and I just have enough. I just have 2 meals left. Well, I don't know if I can eat both of those huge muffins or if I only can eat one. And or if I mean, but my life is on the line, and um, if like yeah, like the video from the in the middle of the night this morning, I woke up with almost 80 views on the video, but only 3 thumbs up. So, and it's like the stalkers even have where they want to try to for the TI community to punish me too. For me to be wrongfully punished by the so-called TI community. That everybody ignores me, nobody helps me, you know, and they don't even want to hear what I have to say about my targeting. And all it takes is for a narcissistic control freak, fake TI perp to yell at me and say, ignore them! Like as if they're sick of me, you know. And for me to, you know, get upset about it and we get into an argument and then they go falsely smear campaign me and have others in the so-called TI community to hate me, you know. And I mean, and I'm being largely ignored. I mean, other people on other social media, their platform, even in the so-called TI community, their platforms is growing. I mean, their platforms are growing. And they, and like, they can, I mean, and it's like my social media accounts, the followers, likes, posts, reposts, do not even really grow. Like, if I can have, you know, 785 views on a post, but no one presses the like button, you know, but I mean, I figure that people they must be going to work or school right now. Um, it's, and they're saying that the Hurricane Francine, Tropical Storm Francine, is nearing hurricane strength ahead of Gulf Coast landfall on Wednesday. Oh, that's tomorrow. So, I mean, so I don't know what slanderous comments were made about me, you know, yesterday when I exposed the fact that, you know, the stalkers are the threatening to kill a 19-year-old and her cat. And then, you know, so and so then the stalkers they cowardly left slanderous comments and then blocked me so that I couldn't see them under my own tweet on Twitter, you know, under my own post. And then people in the TI community reposted and liked and then turned around and undid the reposts and likes. Almost instantly, you know. And and I couldn't even read or see. But it's like the satanic stalkers they are successfully turning even professed Christians against me. People who claim to be Christian and targeted are being like manipulated against me. Hi, Gus. I'm trying to get help with more hotel nights because I'm scheduled to be on the streets in less than 4 hours, and the stalkers are suppressing me from getting any help. And And I was trying to get help for more hotel nights off the streets. And, it's hard, very hard for me to try to get help. So, my hips hurt this morning. And I didn't get to sleep that great last night. I didn't get to sleep great at all. I mean, I got very little sleep. Um, I think it was, again, probably after 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if I fell asleep before 5 o'clock in the morning. And, ow. I don't know if I fell asleep before 5 o'clock in the morning, but, the gang stalking fake criminals sent me dream manipulation nightmares, um, where the fake perp Miss Vicky was even threatening me in my dreams. You know, she was threatening me in my dreams. And then, and excuse me. And so in my dreams, I was, and she wasn't the only one, like other online stalkers, were threatening me in my dreams. It's like I had a nightmare, a bad dream that what was going on in real life of me being like threatened, you know. I mean, for me to be bullied, harassed, and threatened. Excuse me. And I don't know why, like the satanic stalkers, they are obsessed with they are associated. I mean, they are obsessed with my interaction with food and finances. They are obsessed with my interaction with food and finances, and want to keep me wrongfully punished. And when I get my own job, I mean, they act like as if, I mean, sick and tired of society trying to control me. They and they want to control me and treat me like an undeservingly like a punished child with no rights at all, and play God with my life, but they're wicked. Excuse me. So I my hips hurt really bad, kind of really bad now. Um, and I mean, I woke up at like just before 7 o'clock this morning. I mean, another night where I got very little sleep, very little sleep. You know, I mean, my twin sister has seen me be gang stalked during life-threatening, serious, severe weather, and people would listen to her. You know, people would listen to her tell them to not help me, and she would lie and say that I'm a scammer and a fraud. And it's like I'm homeless out on the streets with no money, and you know, and she's telling people not to help me. in that live stream, she tried to try to look good and try to pretend like she tried to. I mean, she took years to develop this fake, clever lie by trying to lie and say that she always wanted me to come and stay by her, and that the reason why I thought you were scamming people, because you could have came and stayed by me, and she was playing psych games and lying to y'all. She didn't want me to come stay by her, but she lied on that live stream just to look good. You know, she lied just to look good. But I really hate that it seems like evil is winning. I mean, people hate me so much that they won't even spread the word to get me any help. And if they do support and help, they get viciously attacked. I'm a human too. I'm a human too. And my older sister Ramona tried to lie and say that she was the only one in the family that treated me halfway like I'm human. And she never treated me like I was a human. So that's a picture of how abusive my family is. Where they don't even view me as human. That's this is a for y'all to get the gist of how my abusive family is. And now they talking about they're mad at me for putting family business out there when they never treated me like I'm human, unless they wanted to pretend to be fake nice. Unless they wanted to pretend to be fake nice and try to get money out of me. Hi. Thanks, y'all. But I'm a woman. What? See, this Eleni is a perp and pretending to be Christian and then perping. Hi, fairies. They have Tropical Storm Francine, and it's frightening. I gotta check out the hotel at noon, and I don't have anywhere to go. And the gang stalkers are see this fake Gus Thornton. See, they having more people turning against me. It's like people retracting their statements. You know. Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry that you had to be the black sheep of the family as well. I mean, for me to be the black sheep of the family. And then now they're mad at me for telling family business, but I mean, the family hate me so much that they want to forget that I exist. And my family members want me dead. They want me dead and they want to forget that I exist. Don't want me around, and many family members, I never did them anything. But for me to document them gang stalking me, like they act like they never talked bad about me before to friends and all that, but they're mad at me for exposing them on social media. Hi. Hi, Asia. Yeah, I'm trying to get help with more hotel nights out of the hurricane or tropical storm or whatever this thing is. And I'm scheduled to have to leave the hotel at noon. And so far, I raised like $30, and I have like an extra $7 or something. So now I got $37.60. Wow, that sounds like witchcraft too. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really scary. And my other brother Wyatt passed away, and the youngest brother Derek, all he cares about is wanting to have words for me at the funeral for quote unquote telling family business. But for me to talk about their abuse towards me, y'all mad at me for telling family business? But Derek is a narcissist, an abusive, narcissistic, satanic sellout gang stalker who sold his soul anyway. All my family are, including my twin sister. Hi. And professed Christians sitting there leaving me to die and gang stalking me and won't help. Excuse me. I mean, they said the hurricane is strengthening, and cities like Grand Isle, Lafitte, Barataria, and Crown Point, which is kind of close to the New Orleans metro area, or is considered part of New Orleans metro area, that they all have mandatory evacuations. Excuse me. And um hold up. See, this fake Haribo is a perp saying they and this fake perp talking about you laying in bed ain't gonna help your situation. I'm asking for help out of a hurricane, you selfish twat. Yeah. Um. Yeah, it's really frightening. It's like I can't even be in the room with family for 5 minutes without fear of violence. Hi, chips. I mean, without fear of violence. Excuse me. And I mean, and oh, okay, thank you. I blocked them as well. Yeah, I mean, and them trolling and harassing me during this time. Um, I mean, during the, it's not the time to be trolling and harassing me and leaving rude comments. You know, but hi y'all, chips and fairies. Yeah, this is really scary. And excuse me, and like the gang stalkers felt threatened by me getting any support. And like on Twitter and TikTok, it's like talking to a brick wall, you know. And the night before last, they had somebody that pretended to be both Christian and targeted, and fake donated $100, but then started perping me and kept addressing me as girl, girl, girl. And it's like, this is in order for me to get support. See this fake perp that's childish talking about, yo, talking about we don't care if you got support. Leave me alone. Excuse me. So, you know, family members who didn't want anything to do with me and treated me mean and were abusive towards me before I even knew what gang stalking was. And my twin sister, how I know she's a perp, because she's staying bitter and mad towards me and treat me or handle me a certain way. But she can forgive other family members who did her way worse than the things she's falsely accused me of doing. Hi, Mr. Arthur. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. It's all right. It's all right, fairies. Cause excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, and my twin sister forgave Tierra. Look all the wild stuff that they do, but she won't forgive me. And she just got this thing where she just wanna have the family. It's like my twin sister's fault. The reason why the biological family treat me the way they do, because she told them a bunch of lies before they can even reunite with or meet. Some of them meet me for the first time. Excuse me. You know. So I have like nowhere to go for the hurricane, and the satanic stalkers are trying to falsely manipulate people to think I'm a bad person, and fighting extra hard to tell people to not help me. Thank you, fairies. But um, I need to verify. I mean, I still don't have official verification on when the actual funeral date is, because everything is closed for the hurricane. Definitely tomorrow, everything will be supposedly closed. But for today, um, for today, I mean, stuff is starting to close up later on. But as I said, I don't have no anywhere to go, and I'm wrongfully banned from the shelters due to the gang stalking. And I'm wrongfully banned from the shelters due to the gang stalking. And it's really scary. This is really scary. They're manipulating the viewer numbers. And the satanic stalkers have no problem with telling me stuff like, "Good, I hope you die in the hurricane." I mean, and they had an abusive narcissistic perp, not a troll, but an actual perp that tried to say that I should go and share a casket with Wyatt. That I should share the casket with Wyatt. They want me dead so bad that the satanic stalkers want me dead so bad that they are declaring and pronouncing me dead while I'm alive. What did I do? And it's not about what I did. It's like what did I do to deserve for people to falsely accuse me of things and just look for reasons to falsely accuse me of being just this horrible person? Oh, that YouTube censored your comment. Yeah, they are cruel and stupid, and they don't have a heart at all. I mean, if most people on the internet are sadistic and cruel, and it seems like only a small handful of people who have compassion and empathy. And so many narcissists pretend like they got empathy, but their actions show different. Narcissistic abusers. I mean, they're trying to force me to not live and criminalize. They hate me so much that they want to criminalize me being alive. They won't let me work, and they won't let me make a living, whether it's entrepreneurial or not. Why should I have to be forced to do employment? What authority do you have to restrict me from trying to be self-employed or trying to do something on my own? I have over 500. I mean, no, I'm not going to say it. Maybe over 500. I have not counted. I'm sorry. Yeah. But it seems really scary that, you know, I'm trying to not be scared, but I'm having these fears that I really won't have much longer to live. And the stalkers are, they're getting more aggressive and desperate, and they are trying to do me in. Where they have it to a point where, excuse me, people in the so-called TI community will ignore me, block me, and won't help me. I mean, even if it's just to listen to my cries for, you know, for emotional support. And then see, this fake Batiku is a perp. I mean, they're the ones threatening to they're threatening to invoke demons for my demise, and telling me that, oh, I told you about your demise for 2024. So they want me either in prison or dead before the year is out. And they keep on saying, you're going to prison, you're going to prison. And they're making up lies on me. Excuse me. Yeah. And I can't even have roommates or live with people. And people are people are dangerous and scary. Sometimes I be scared of myself sometimes, you know. I end up, especially when I'm sleep deprived, I be really scared of myself. And feel like when I'm sleep deprived, I end up feeling loss of self-control. Excuse me. I mean, I even been praying to God really hard lately. I've been praying really hard lately, and they think ruining my life, the stalkers and my family think ruining my life is funny, and think it's a game. But then, when I'm exposing the truth, they want to get mad now. And then, you know, if I have certain arguments with a family members, you know, and they're like, oh, I would never do that to my brother. And I'm like, oh, like I'm not your sister? They act like they think they can handpick who's related to them based on skin color or eye color or whatever. And then they use projection and falsely accuse me of being color struck. Yeah. Excuse me. And I heard stories about when your entire family hates you, it's because, you know, they're a bunch of people who practice witchcraft and got a life insurance policy on you and want to blood sacrifice you to the occult and cash in on the life insurance. And sadly, certain victims cave in and join evil before they were slated to be sacrificed. And sometimes even after selling out, end up getting sacrificed anyway. Excuse me. Certain people take a satanic sellout deal and get killed before they even reap Satan's benefits. You know, Satan's fake benefits of, you know, riches, you know. excuse me, and they got life insurance policies out on you and manipulate everybody that hates you and turn against you and be everybody in society that not like you, and then they manipulate for you to for everybody to think you're crazy and got mental health issues, and then excuse me, and then they fraudulently and illegally steal all the fake sympathy for themselves. You know, they steal all the sympathy for themselves when you die, where they getting all the sympathy and not you. You know, excuse me. You sound like a new age or nothing to see here. Yeah, when you no witchcraft is real. I'm so sorry, fairies. Yeah, this is excuse me, and this is why we scapegoated. It seems like the scapegoat of the family is like the blood sacrifice, and a lot of us end up being the ones that's targeted individuals and being gang stalked, and what people say is chosen ones. But I'm not sure if I believe in that so-called chosen ones theory. If people claim to be chosen and abusing and treating other people mean for no reason, or don't like, or I mean, they don't like you or whatever. You know, they're no different from the rest of the wicked. Excuse me. So yeah, that's what they do with the scapegoats or blood sacrifice of the family. They your black sheep scapegoat blood sacrifice um that your family members bully and abuse you and hate you and treat you mean and ostracize you, gang up on you, and then manipulate everybody else in society to hate you and practice all kinds of witchcraft on you, try to manipulate for you to think you're mentally ill, and then set you up to get shot and killed by the police, and then they cash in, with the life insurance. Excuse me. And when they sacrifice you, you know, it'll be made to look like as if you died naturally, or like as if you did something stupid worthy to deserve to die, when actually it was all a satanic setup. It was all a setup. You know, I see them manipulating the likes and they're manipulating the viewer numbers very fast. Within seconds, I had 48 or 40 something viewers in here. So it's 8:44 right now. Wow. Hi, Ted. Um, they do try to curse us, and they curse us in a way where where we might end up being afflicted with certain illnesses, or if we're always financially struggling, excuse me, or can't get a job anywhere, you know, and they sabotage everything good that you're trying to accomplish. while lying on you, you know. Wow, I'm so sorry, Ted. Well, my twin sister during the time when I thought we were getting along, I don't remember how many years ago, she said that the abusive fake foster mom, I mean the abusive fake foster family members took out life insurance policies on us. And also that she was you know, I mean and that the foster mom and the foster sister Shelly were illegally claiming us on like the foster sister Shelly or whoever. And I think I saw that for myself in 2006. If the foster sister Shelly hated me, but for her to if she hate me, excuse me, but she's I was an adult and she was illegally claiming me on income tax um in 2006 after Hurricane Katrina. I saw that. I saw papers laying around. And my twin sister she said years ago about the foster sister Shelly and other people, claiming us on income taxes. And I'm like, oh, this is why they didn't want me to work. The foster mom forcing me against my will on Social Security and SSI and sabotaging for me to, for me to have good employment for life. Oh, hi, ice cream. So, last night I had a nightmare. Well, not last night, this morning, because I think I fell asleep probably after 5 o'clock this morning and woke up just before 7. It was like 6:56 in the morning or something. Excuse me. And I tried to go to bed it was like 2 o'clock or 2:30. I tried to go to bed and could not sleep. And they did the gang stalking dream manipulation that where they had like in the dream I had bad dreams of Miss Vicky was threatening me in my dreams and other perps were threatening me in my dreams like been doing in real life. Hi, Asia. Yeah. So they try to spook and scare me to have for Miss Vicky to be threatening me in my dreams with the gang stalking dream manipulation. This fake perp named Hunter talking about get your ass up. Excuse me. Yeah. So yeah, they had Miss in the had me threatened, even in my dreams of Miss Vicky and the other stalkers threatening me in my dreams. You know. So in a little bit over 3 hours, I'm scheduled to have to check out of the hotel and be back on the streets. You see what the stalkers are doing? Putting racist comments in my in my chat. Excuse me. And they manipulating the viewers to 33. Yeah. And I noticed this occurring in black families a lot. With these Masonic black families a lot. And people have been warning me they had been warning me as early as 2015. What people were telling me that my family is a bunch of witches that want to blood sacrifice me. And, you know, my brother Wyatt died, and I still don't know all the details of how he got killed. I think he got murdered. That's what it sounds like. Um, you know, excuse me. I think he got murdered. This fake perp named John Band said nobody gives a fuck. You care because why you in this chat? Uninvited. Excuse me. Yeah, so and they're perping with the red talking about my race is crimson and talk about, oh, my noodles ran away, bro. They came up with a fake new account that quick. So, excuse me, when I came in this live stream, if I remember correctly, the first comment in the chat was perping me about cats. The first comment was someone perping me about cats. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something. Let me try to see if I could scroll all the way up. Oh, it was someone named Carshaw K that said, I'm a retired gay veteran. I was stationed at Niger. I love cats. Yeah, see, and you weren't even in here yet. You weren't even in here yet. And that was the first comment in this live chat. As soon as I started talking, hi. So, and it's like so many people perping when I'm trying to get help out of the hurricane. So it sounds like they postponed my brother's funeral probably due to the hurricane. But I know like I'm being forced to be poor because there was money that was granted to me that got robbed and stolen from me, taken away from me. And I gotta be forced against my will to be disabled and struggling and homeless and poor and living on Social Security and everything. And the foster mom stole that trust fund money. She stole the Social Security back pay. And I could have started a business with that money. Thank you, ice cream. This fake perp named Total Tech. I'm in a hotel and I have the AC on 72. I feel cold in here. Um, but I'm trying to not let it be like warm or anything. You know. Excuse me. Trying to keep the room kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, with with the Social Security back pay check or the trust fund check, I could have started a business with. I mean, the foster mom could have helped me start a business with that, you know. But she took the money for herself. I was an adult. She stole the money Excuse me. And me and her were constantly arguing about her stealing my money. I think that money's long gone. I think she was lying about taking my money as an adult after I turned 18. She claimed to put it in a CD or a savings bond. She claimed to put the money in a CD or a savings bond, and I never saw that money. Yeah, that's illegal, and she got away with it. And I gotta be forced poor when she had that big, huge house and was fraudulently and illegally driving around in a smack brand new BMW. And the BMW was a lemon anyway. A lemon car, you know, that always broke down and had problems. One time, the car was fairly new. And me and her had to run out of the car and run away from the car as fast as possible because she feared that the car was gonna blow up. But my twin sister's not defending me and talking about that and the foster mom taking our money. But my twin sister's so busy smear campaigning and lying and saying that I'm a scammer. But no, she's not going after the actual scammer, which is the fake foster mom, Adrian Felder. And my twin sister, you know, bullied and manipulated and scammed me out of money, as well as some, not all, but some of the rest of the biological family members. You know, using and taking advantage. Using and taking advantage of me. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm really scared about I'm really scared about having to be back like on the streets, and it's during a hurricane. Thank you. Excuse me. And like Wyatt passed away, our birthday just passed, and the other brother Derek, the youngest, is you know, wanting to have words for me and wanting to fight me and demanding that I come to the funeral. Oh, I thought that the older brothers, my twin sister supposedly said that my older brothers or other family members were saying that I'm not invited and for me to not come to the funeral. And then, you know, I heard last night, so my twin sister supposedly has another new channel somewhere else on YouTube that I don't know. Hi, Haley. Excuse me. And she, I mean, she has another fake new channel somewhere else where I don't know. And how did Miss Vicky find that channel already? If people say Miss Vicky was up there commenting on that channel. Excuse me. And that Miss Vicky and the fake Darnell Williams perp and everybody was on that channel. So I saw that fake OG Darnell channel. And that fake apology was not the fake Darnell Williams perp, and that's Anthony. And Anthony did not create the Darnell Williams character. The fake Darnell Williams perp was harassing me long before Anthony, you know, joined in and before he started perping and harassing. And Anthony still acts like he can't help but to try to boss and control me and meddle in my business. And he admitted that he knows what he's doing wrong, but he's still, I don't know, seeing like he's addicted to stalking and harassing me. And if Anthony lied and said that he never sexually wanted me, well, he made a fake new Twitter a while back just to make harassing comments and lie and say that he's my baby daddy. And then the actual fake Darnell Williams perp lied and said that we're mad, that I'm his husband, that I'm the fake Darnell Williams perp's husband, and neither one of those are true. Well, the actual fake Darnell Williams perp is a real person. He claims his name is Marcel Thibodeau. But I Google searching and cannot find anybody with that name, Marcel Thibodeau. But all the shit that the actual fake Darnell Williams perp is doing, I don't think he's willing to reveal his face or real identity. And he's getting creepier and scarier. But Anthony is targeted Tony LA. And I call him narc ass phony. He's not a real targeted individual. And excuse me, and Anthony made an agreement to they probably paid him to have an agreement to pose as the fake Darnell Williams perp. But Anthony needs to stop lying. Well, they all need to stop lying. Anthony is Anthony, and the actual fake Darnell Williams perp is a different person. So that fake apology, and he's done this before, make a fake apology and then say, I know you're a real T.I., and then start falsely accusing me of doing things I didn't do, just like my twin sister. Falsely accusing me of things that I didn't do. And trying to discredit my like Anthony will say that, oh, I know you're a real T.I., but then he will start to try to make me look crazy and try to discredit me. And he lied on me and said that I blame everything on directed energy weapons. Or that I blame everything on targeting. And if I did, that ain't your business, Anthony. Leave me alone. Neither one of them want to leave me alone. Excuse me. But the actual fake Darnell Williams perp, excuse me, I don't know his actual real name, and I never saw him in person. And my twin sister said she was sworn to secrecy to never reveal. She made a satanic deal to never reveal the actual identity of the fake Darnell Williams perp. But Anthony is Anthony. I know Anthony's face and name. And this fake perp named Michael H talking about, don't you have to go to work? I don't really drink coffee. I mean, I did not often, but the abusive fake foster mom Adrienne Felder, I was 22 years old, and she thought she had the fake authority to dictate that I should not allow to drink coffee. So throughout the years, I don't really drink coffee no more, really. Now I'm 41. Yeah. It's been over an hour and I still can't get help with more nights to stay safe from the hurricane. excuse me, and they sent that fake Michael H. per AITCH to come and harass me, um, saying, don't you have to go to work, and put a bunch of, thank you, and put up a bunch of, question marks. You just falsely assume. How do you know someone is not disabled? And after I woke up, they had my hips hurting now. It's more like mediocre. I mean, kind of like moderate pain in my hips right now, you know. There's nobody I know of that I could ask for to help me with more hotel nights. I mean, and I don't know if we're gonna have to have. I mean, I don't. Some people say that it won't be that bad for us, but you know, but I don't know. I hate when the locals or natives try to downplay hurricanes to not be that bad. Either that or certain people might over exaggerate it to make it way worse than what it actually is or whatever. But cities nearby have a mandatory evacuation. Not us, at least not yet. Um, you know, so and people are so narcissistic that everybody is wanting to greedily covet the moderator wrench on my channel, but yet they don't like me and they hate me or quick to turn against me. He will never stop. He will never stop. Because, well, the actual fake Darnell Williams perp definitely ain't leaving me alone. But Anthony and those fake apologies and stuff, he's lying. You know, and Anthony wants to try to be my handler. Anthony might be a trafficker for all I know. And Anthony likes to harass black women in the TI community. He likes to pick on and harass black women in the TI community. Excuse me, I never saw him pick on a white woman in the TI community. Yeah, he did. He was lying because he does this all the time. And when I see through that he's lying, the harassment gets worse. Excuse me. The harassment gets worse. But I don't know what the hell Anthony wants from me. He sees my videos telling him leave me alone, but he thinks he has fake authority over me. And he's younger than me. So Anthony's trying to maliciously smear, campaign, and lie and say that I'm prejudiced of Mexican people. And he knows damn well that he's lying. Perping and lying. And he will lie and say that he's not a perp, and he would defend and agree with the perps and do everything perps do. And be very controlling. You know, excuse me, and then Anthony claims that he got put on a gang stalking watch list for speaking against Jewish people on Facebook, and that his dad put him in the program. But he told me I wasted my time on the phone with him because he told me a bunch of lies and was fake the whole time. And I think he was using other people's content, posing it as his own, and pretending like he's a real targeted individual. I don't think he's gonna find out he lied. He was never targeted. But then, knowing that targeted individuals are blacklisted from employment, Anthony tried to make it like he thinks that I can work and just don't want to. And if so, that ain't his business. I'm disabled. He's not. But I saw him trying to copy off of me and mock me. I saw him begging for money before. He ain't even homeless. I saw him begging for money about maybe in 2022 or 2023, one of those years, and he's not homeless. No, you know what? It was last year. He's not even homeless. And in 2020, November 2020, I had to try to talk him out. He was on the phone with me and at wit's end and threatening both suicide. Said he didn't know whether or not he wanted to commit suicide or sell out. And I kept having to talk him out. He made it like he was begging for $80 for some flash drives for a computer or something like that. But he was still asking for money. Where's your job, Anthony? But you sit around and watch everything I do, stalk everything I do. Even Trisha, I think, backed off and left me alone. Other fake TI perps backed off and left me alone, but something is really strange for Anthony to be a fake TI perp harassing and stalking me this long and working closely with the actual gang stalkers. I mean, any and every other, even Miss Samantha and Darius and them left me alone. And Tony H, they even left me alone. Monique even left me alone. Well, she came back and resurfaced earlier this year for a quick moment. But yeah, and I heard that my twin sister even gave Anthony money. More money than she ever her entire life gave me, she gave to Anthony. And then I saw him say, "Thank you, Brandy, you're a real one." What real one leaves her twin sister forced homeless out on the streets? But I can't trust to go live with her. I can't trust to go live with her because I can't trust to go live with her because she got something sinister set up. And now the family, at first they tried to say that they didn't want me at the funeral, and now they're daring me to come to the funeral. I mean, why does Derek wait till Wyatt's funeral, around the time of Wyatt's death and funeral, to want to confront me about putting family business out there? Like, leave me alone. Myron May was a targeted individual, and he was a lawyer, and they mind controlled him to make an attempt at like a mass shooting. But I heard that he didn't really hurt anybody except himself. I don't remember the story if he got shot and killed by the police or if I don't think he committed suicide. I think he tried to commit a mass shooting. But I don't want to be wrong. I got to double check because it's been a while. But Myron May had I think the story was that he attempted a mass shooting but hurt nobody, and then the police shot and killed him. If I remember correctly. But I haven't heard of anybody getting killed for watching my channel. So he's lying about that. But they are threatening to threatening to kill people, anybody who's just nice to me nowadays, and they're threatening my life every day. You know. Yeah. It's 9:15. It's getting closer. It's like I even prayed about trying to get, more help. And I don't know where to go or what to do. Um, once I get out of the hotel. And the stalkers think, as I said, they think having me forced out on the streets during a hurricane, that's funny to them. But what if I was in Texas still and asking for help with funds, you know, to stay safe for a hurricane? Or what if I was still in Florida? You know, excuse me. Yeah, but I don't remember everything Anthony said in that fake lying apology, you know, but yeah, they right when you said that, now it says 35. How do they do that quick and that instantly? And what's strange is people were saying that Anthony's fat, lazy, and need to get a job and need to go hit the gym. But Anthony nearly succeeded at sabotaging me from getting my driver's license switched over to Texas last April. Um, and he lied on me. And he lied on me and said that I caused him to lose followers and subscribers. And that's not true. It's the other way around. Thank you. Now, yeah, they're doing this on purpose. But I'm wondering, how was Miss Vicky able to find my twin sister's new channel? And I don't know what it is. And I heard that my twin sister was threatening me online and talking about Derek, the biological brother. Derek said this, Derek said that, and everything, you know. What are you talking about, Bob? Excuse me. So Derek is mad at me talking about me telling family business when I defend myself against my twin sister teaming up with other family members to lie on me and said that I was glad that Blake died. And I don't know why my twin sister was pushing that false agenda. Oh, excuse me. They keep on making my eyes itch, or areas near my eyes and nose and stuff while I'm on a video. Oh, I didn't even see what you said at all. You heard been deleted so fast. I didn't get to see at all. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's what the online stalkers do. They bully me and threaten me, bully, harass, and threaten me, and tell me that I better not mention their name. And then I noticed that they're mentioning me and slandering me behind my back when I'm telling the truth about what they do. You know? And I mean, it's really scary what they're doing, and they think it's funny. They think this is funny. They think it's a joke. But I never really saw Anthony laugh. I never. I mean, I don't even recall hearing Anthony laugh on the phone when we talked. Oh, excuse me. Wow. See, they're suppressing the likes. It's not funny at all. And my twin sister even like think it's funny. But then she would get fake serious and become fake angry and abusive when she's being exposed. But when she's doing her dirt, she, you know, she it's funny to her. But when my twin sister lied on me and said that I looked over Blake's casket and said, "Good, I'm glad he's dead," isn't that telling family business? And not only telling family business, but lying, because that never happened. If that would have happened at the funeral, I would have got jumped. And I would have mentioned something, but I never did anything like that. When she lied on me and said that I molested Raven and tried to kill Raven, and those are not true, is that telling family business? No, they just don't want their gang stalking shenanigans to be exposed. As I said, what have I really done, Derek? That's my younger brother, but he's more like a stranger. I don't even like he hasn't even really been in my life that much. That's my youngest brother, and I can almost count on my hands how many times I've seen him. Raven is my twin sister's first child, the daughter, and my biological niece. And my twin sister lies and switches up her story every time. And every time we get into an argument, she creates a new lie. Yeah, she has 3 of them. But she involuntarily gave them up, which is true. Voluntarily gave them up so that she can live a lifestyle of, things that she's doing with people like Tierra. And she's in Georgia by the kids, and she's not even trying to find them. I mean, she's not even trying to fight tooth and nail to hunt down and go find her kids. Raven and Ivan they're adults now, and McKeithen is, I think he just wait, yeah, he turned 17. But she basically threw her kids away to the system and didn't want the kids, didn't care about them, felt like the kids were a burden, you know. Excuse me. And she waits till after Wyatt died to try to scapegoat Wyatt, to make it like Wyatt was the one who set her up to lose her kids. But yeah, if she can reconcile with other family members but stay bitter towards me and keep the fire burning, or keep the altercations going and everything. Um, that's how I know she's the perp. And I can't even trust her. She's so malicious. Excuse me. So I need to figure out what the actual date is of my brother Wyatt's funeral, since I think it's postponed. Excuse me. Ooh, sorry. I think it's postponed due to the hurricane. And tomorrow's 9/11. So I'll be down if it be like another Katrina or even worse on that exact date. You know, it's embarrassing how the perps will hit me with directed energy weapons that cause me humiliating and embarrassing farts and gas, while I'm live streaming. I really think that's them doing this, because it's like, wow, every day? I mean, explosive bombs. I think that's them doing this, because I heard that they can, even inflate, like this guy, Cliff Few, in the TI community. Cliff Few mentions about how that, Cliff Few mentions about how they fill his body up with gas, not fart gas, but I think gas through his stomach, or through his throat or something. I don't remember exactly. That he said that they gassed his body up. Excuse me. And one time he was mentioning that they were making you know he was mentioning that they were making I mean he was making some kind of strange noise from his throat and his his from his mouth, that wasn't his fault, or beyond, I mean, it was beyond his control. It wasn't his fault, and they were hitting him with weapons and doing that to him. Yeah, with the direct energy weapons, and like they cause forced urination and forced diarrhea, nosebleeds, um, you know. And I heard that, so I think I even heard that they might fill the target's body up with mucus and causing us. I heard sometimes they have the target to have like, oh hey Miss Maxine, um, so excuse me, and they can hit you with acid reflux and GERD and everything else. Excuse me. And I heard that they can make your feet peel. They can cause you to be days of sleep deprived. They swell up your body. They cause swelling in my legs and ankles. They vibrate my body. They make my organs feel like they're about to burst, squeezing my organs, causing forced orgasms. Um, you know, like remotely controlling you like a marionette puppet. You know, yeah. Excuse me. So I have to find a way to double check to see what date Wyatt's funeral is because, um, yeah, that GoFundMe is saying that it's September 15th, but um, I don't think so. But I gotta find out the actual date. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Um, and the perps are probably hitting my stomach with weapons to cause me to pass gas, and kicking back and laughing, thinking it's funny. I mean, there's one thing if you got gas naturally, and farting and gotta maybe doodle or whatever, but they're hitting me with weapons, attacking me and trying to humiliate me because I'm on video right now, and they figure that me farting on camera or whatever beyond my control is one way that they can covertly try to discredit me, you know, and then for them to be like, Candy's nasty, she farts all day. She'll be on live streaming farting all day and stuff, and that's not really, you know, it's see they try to they act like and then they will say it like as if I can control my farts and fart on purpose. Excuse me. Well, it's right after 9:30 right now. I wish I could have more hotel stay and like I didn't get to sleep well again, you know. I guess I'll stay until 9:45 and get off here and try and go eat breakfast and try again. Maybe try elsewhere to try to fight to get, help with more hotel nights. But if I gotta be back out on the streets, I'll let y'all know. But it's really scary that people even don't want to help during times like this. And um, excuse me, and the online satanic stalkers that work for the devil, they're falsely accusing me of. Well, my twin sister started first, and now people are saying the same thing about her, and she don't like it. But the satanic stalkers are falsely accusing me of exploiting Wyatt's death for money and sympathy and pity and everything. When even if he didn't die with my homeless situation, I still need help out of out of the rain. Still need help with hotel and food or whatever. So I heard the hurricane is supposed to last until like maybe Thursday, and it's moving in. It's moving in. This hurricane thing, it just came up. My brother, he died like a couple of weeks ago. Excuse me, almost 3 weeks ago, like 2.5 weeks ago, he passed away. I still can't believe this happened to him. Everything's all strange. Yeah. Excuse me. It's 9:36 right now. This morning I'm gonna have another chocolate muffin for breakfast and some milk. It's a jumbo chocolate chip chocolate muffin. But I don't know if I can eat the second one or if I have to save it for tomorrow. Um yeah. Oh, excuse me. I wish I can fall asleep again, but I'm afraid that I might oversleep and accidentally wake up too late past checkout. But it seems like nobody's anywhere to be found where I can ask for help for more hotel nights or for me to get instant help. Excuse me. I mean, so far I raised $37.60. I mean, I'm sorry, I got $37.60 in the bank. You know, yeah. I can't believe that was going, everything that's going on. They manipulate, and they have time to gang stalk me during these times. And people say even other professed targeted individuals are mind controlled against me. But I wonder why my twin sister waited until Wyatt's death to manipulate for Derek to get mad at me, talking about me telling family business online. Why they wait till this time to do that? My twin sister didn't mention about herself telling family business online because she told family business online too. But a lot of times she want to protect the wicked fat perp family members, and I'm the only family that she's smear campaigning and lying on, you know, because she's a perp and fake loyal towards other family members, either because they're light skinned or because if they're not light skinned, it's because she's scared of them. But I mean, as I said, how does Miss Vicky know my twin sister's fake new channel so quickly? I mean, she latched on to my twin sister and she pretended that she was avoiding my twin sister and supporting me. And I think Miss Vicky was fake the whole time. She deceived us, y'all. She deceived us. And she might be a witch. Practice witchcraft. And she's a perp with a narcissistic personality. I think she been a perp. I don't think she just got a new deal. I think she been a perp. Yeah, so it seems like the chat is quiet. The chat is quiet right now. You know, I was gonna be on here for 5 more minutes, but it's 9:40 right now. So I'm gonna get off here. I'll try again later to try to see if I could get help. So I gotta go. I don't know if they froze the chat. So I'll see y'all. Bye.